Hello guys, welcome again, a new live stream. So let's talk about Bitcoin. So as you can see here, Bitcoin is actually dropping right now in 4-hour chart. So using 4-hour chart, actually nothing happened here. The trend is your friend and the trend is to the upside, as you can see here. So Bitcoin actually is actually quite healthy. I'm expecting actually another bounce from this area, maybe around $42,000, 42,800, something like that. But my target is actually around 50K now. And the reason is simple. If I show you here, let me show you here the volume profile here. The volume profile here, Bitcoin finally is above, actually above the resistance right now here, in based on the volume, of course. So as I said before, $40,000 was the resistance. Yeah. So Bitcoin broke the resistance right now here, as you can see here. But there is one thing Bitcoin must do right now, I mean this week, to actually start looking for the next target, and this target is $50,000. So what do I want to see for Bitcoin? I want to see weekly close. I mean this week, actually I think it's gonna happen. I want to see Bitcoin closing this week above 40K. Yeah, closing above 40K this week. Well, the trend is your friend and the trend is to the upside, and the next target should be 50K. That is the area. Now from 50K, well, actually everything is going to be interesting here, because that is going to be the second, actually is my final target of this year, because I said first 40K, and now after that, honestly I wasn't expecting 50K, but well, sometimes trading is like that, right? So the second target in macro timeframes actually is 50K. As you can see here, as long as Bitcoin is above this yellow box, I am still bullish, looking for 50K. Of course, the trade is your friend. And let me show you here in 4-hour chart. In 4-hour chart, Bitcoin is about to test, actually it's about to test the MA21, testing the MA55 here in OBB, and well, the trend is your friend. And actually this move is very strong, so I'm expecting just a little bit like sideways here and continuation, and maybe looking for maybe 47,000 and 49, actually 50K. Now there are things to, I mean, there are some concerns, right? Of course, let me show you this. There is a better variance here, as you can see here in curve, but we have good news. The better variance I was looking for in OBB now is we have invalidation. As you can see here, we don't have better variance anymore. So if you see a pullback here, well, be careful here, because that is not a short I am looking for. Actually, if we see a pullback, that is going to be another buy opportunity to keep just looking for longs. Yes. So as long as I don't have, as long as I don't see Bitcoin, sorry, Curve and OBB in the same page, remember, Curve actually is good, but is not that powerful like OBB. So that's why, of course, there is a better variance forming right now here. Yes, but as I said before, this drop potentially could be actually a buy opportunity. I mean, not long term, of course. I'm talking about trading, right? I mean, 4-hour chart, a bounce, whatever, right? But not like holding. So the thing here is like a weekly chart. Someone like, hey, should I buy right now? Well, it's up to you. As I said before many times, this is time for selling, not for buying, right? So that's the point. Yeah. Right now, around this area between 40K and actually 50K, for me is a very nice place actually to sell. Yeah. In my case, I am flat. I am flat since $31,000 around there. I am just trading here in 4-hour chart and 1-hour chart. Yeah. So let me show you something else. So let's talk about the 2-day chart. 2-day chart is forming a better variance as well. We don't have better variance in OBB. And also let me show you 3-day chart here. 3-day chart we have, well, we will have actually potentially a better variance maybe in some point, but not now. Right now, everything is very healthy. Volume is healthy. ADX is healthy. So I am looking for continuation. Yeah, continuation, but that doesn't mean like, oh yeah, buy all in to the moon, 1 million right now. No. Actually, my first target in the long term was 40K, and the second target in the long term, 50K. And let me be clear, if Bitcoin breaks 50K, we will see a new high. That's it. Yeah. No 60K. Actually, 60K is gonna be just is not gonna be a resistance. Actually, the major resistance for me was 40K, and the second one is 50K, and after that there is nothing. There is nothing. 60,000 dollars. Actually, I don't see it as resistance. Actually, for me, it's just to the moon, honestly, from here. But let me show you something else. Level by level, right? In weekly chart, we have a better divergence here forming here still, but let me tell you this: if we see Bitcoin closing weekly, I mean the weekly close, right? And also we see curve breaking this high of April 2023. I mean this year. Well, it's gonna be very interesting because Bitcoin is gonna invalidate. It could invalidate actually the better divergence we can see here because ADX is very strong. It's very strong right now, so that's why if you're looking for shorts, it will take time. So right now it's not a smart shorting. Actually, it's not very smart. It's actually even going long right now. You have to be careful because right now the market actually is too hot. Actually, Bitcoin is testing macro resistance right now, and it's not very smart to buy all in and to 1 million, right? So so that's why I'm still bullish. Yes, looking for maybe 50K. Actually, yes, but my only one condition is, as I said before, I want to see Bitcoin closing this week above 40K. Closing above there, probabilities are very high to see. Actually, they will be very, very high to see Bitcoin actually at 49 and 50K. So this level actually is very, very important. Let me show you here. This is the last place of volume profile here. I want to be very clear with this. If Bitcoin breaks this level, well, it's going to be very interesting, and it's going to be surprising also, actually, for me. Honestly, here, second chance, if I see Bitcoin at 50K, I will follow the same plan. I will follow the various divergence in curve, and not actually I will get ready for a potential short, just only if I see Bitcoin of 49, 50K. But the trend is your friend. As you can see here, Bitcoin, even in ME21, actually is very strong, very, very strong. So what always when I see this kind of moves, reminds me 2019, 2021, drops are very, very, very hard, very nasty. Why? Because, well, the distance from ME21 and also, the price right now is around 10%. So it's very far away. And usually, from the ME55, let me show you here, it's around 23%. So many times when I see this kind of moves, when Bitcoin reach a very good resistance like this one potentially, the correction actually is very nasty, and usually the target is the ME55. So that's why be careful. If you're in long position right now looking for maybe the targets I said, risk management is the most right now. Yeah. So now let's talk about the 4-hour chart, because honestly I am looking for the next position right now. Yeah. As you can see here, Bitcoin is testing the ME21. Usually when we see the first test in OBB, we will see a bounce here. So there is a very good chance from this area, as long as Bitcoin is holding $43,000 around there, eventually we will see a bounce here, and potentially continuation to maybe start looking for, as I said before, $47,000, $48,000 around there. So let me show you here the 1-hour chart, because actually the 1-hour chart is going to be my trigger for this position. Actually, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do right now. Volume is crashed, as you can see here, but Bitcoin is testing the ME55 here. As you can see here, Bitcoin was trending in a 1-hour chart, as you can see here, ME21 very strong, right? But now finally it's testing the ME55, so it will take a little bit more time. But I will be honest with you. I mean, if I see a buy signal here, yes, and Bitcoin is holding this area around 43, right? Potentially we will see this could be the trigger for the next 4-hour buy signal. So that's why I'm looking for this right now, watching 1-hour chart, because this one is going to be my trigger potentially for 4-hour chart. Not now, maybe in the next, maybe in a hour, something like that. Maybe we will see this opportunity. As long as Bitcoin is about to ME21, I am bullish, looking for a bounce. Now, it's very important right now. Don't, please, if you are feeling like you're missing something, that, oh my God, I'm missing the move, please don't chase the market. Yeah, in my case now it's very late in Japan. So if I don't, for example, I'm going to the bed right now. If I wake up and Bitcoin is at 47,000, I will not enter. Just I will wait. I don't have to chase a market. Okay. My recommendation for all of you is don't chase the market right now. Just wait for your. If you see you have the setup, okay, fair enough, you can do it. But if you don't have it, don't force a trade, because right now Bitcoin is, the volatility is very high, so you will get stopped or you can lose very easily the trade if you don't know what you are doing or you want to chase a market. So be careful with that. Okay, let me see. Uh, let me see. Someone is saying like there are some issues with the live stream. So 1 second. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. No, actually, no. The live stream is good. I can see it in my phone without problems. So remember, don't chase the market right now, okay? I know it's looking beautiful right now, but this is the time when actually you can learn how to control your emotions, okay? Don't chase the market, wait for the setup. In my case, for example, I was in long position around this area because I am testing another system I'm building right now, and I gotta stop it. That's it, it's totally fine. Yeah, I will open another long position only if I see Bitcoin build firing a buy signal here in 1 hour chart and also is holding the M55. Okay, if Bitcoin breaks this area, the next area is gonna be around $41,000. But if we see this drop, for example, if we see Bitcoin around this area, it's gonna fire one day by sell signal. Okay, I think another bounce, and after that, yes, maybe this bounce is gonna be the last one, and after that we can start thinking in this beautiful bearish divergence is forming for Bitcoin right now. Now let's talk about the USD dominance. The USD dominance actually should. Let's talk about it, because if now Bitcoin is running very hard, it's because, well, my target hit. Let me see. Okay, we have a bullish divergence forming in 1-day chart, also in USD dominance. So enjoy the party, because this party is almost over. Okay, very careful. Be careful with this, because we have the same setup in USD dominance. So, well, my final target for this for USD dominance is around 4.80, something like that, around this yellow box. And from here, I'm gonna start looking for shorts for Bitcoin, of course. So that's why. Well, that's the setup. That is the thing I'm watching right now. Let's talk about the weekly chart. Let me see the weekly chart here. Yeah, finally broke the MA55, MA100. Potentially, oh wow, it's interesting here. If we see the close like this, we will see invalidation in USD dominance. I mean, the bullish divergence here is gonna be interesting. So this weekly close is gonna be very, very interesting, because we will know a lot what Bitcoin could do in the next, this month, after we see this close. So let's talk about now the SP500, okay? Because I want to see what it's doing. I'm expecting a new high actually right now. It will be awesome if we see a new high for the SP500, because, well, bearish divergences, they are forming right now, as you can see here. Let me show you here. This is gonna be a bearish divergence, of course, but in some point, maybe by the end of the month or January. Let me show you here. Weekly chart is still to the upside here. What I want to see is, I want to see a new high here. I mean, breaking this low here, sorry, this high. I want to see the 500 testing this area. And eventually we will see a better divergence in this point. That is something I want to see, but it will take time. So let's talk about the 1-day chart. What we can see here. Yeah, this is gonna every pullback you see here is a buy. Let me show you here. Maybe next week, not this week, but we will see a new buy signal here, very far away from the MA55. So if you see a pullback here, it's gonna be a buy opportunity, because this is gonna keep pumping. Okay, so that move potentially is gonna be the last move of this year. Yeah, and potentially we could see Bitcoin at 50K. 50K is my new target, as long as Bitcoin is holding, right, and it's closing about 40K this week. Okay, 40 week this week. Okay, so I'm gonna continue with the total two because I wanna cover many altcoins at the same time. And let me show you here. Weekly chart actually is looking great. Breaking the 55 here. Of course, this is not the best moment to buy altcoins you want to buy. As I said before, I'm gonna publish a video about this. So then the next macro pullback for Bitcoin, of course, is gonna be a buy opportunity for altcoins and Bitcoin on Ethereum as well. So that's it. Okay. So let's continue with. I'm gonna continue with Solana. Yeah, people they are very excited. They are very excited. The bull market is here, right? No, it's not. Seriously, it's not. Some altcoins they are pumping, not all of them. So as I said before, it's the same thing. This thing is gonna pump to almost $100. Yes, and after that you will see a major pullback, and that is the pullback actually I want to buy. Yeah, I will buy this thing, of course, maybe in 2-3 months, but I need to see Solana first at 100. Actually, there is a very good chance we could see Solana at $100 around here. Yeah. So as you can see, ADX is positive here. Volume is awesome. Actually, it's very good. So continuation, still continuation. Buying right now there? No, it's stupid, honestly. Buying a hold? No, it's stupid, seriously. But if you bought maybe at 23, 20, something like that, awesome. Actually, one guy asked me, hey, should I buy Solana? Yes, buy it and just hold for 1 year. But, well, FOMO, right? He didn't listen to me and he sold at around 26. You see, newbies. But, okay, never mind. So, okay, so never mind. So let's think here. Let's talk about the 1-day chart. 1-day chart, be careful here. Remember, we have a better variance here. So maybe if you see a bounce here, it's going to be potentially a bull trap. Yeah. There is a better variance in OBB. OBB lost the MI55 here, and we have a better variance in progress here. So you see a bounce here. This is good. Actually, this one is gonna be a beautiful bull trap. Okay, so let's continue with Link. Yeah, let's continue with Link. I think weekly chart is still bullish. Let me see if maybe when the chart is doing something else. Here, this is the chart. It's very similar to what Solana is doing, as you can see here. And we have a better variance, 1, 2, 3 strikes of better variance actually, and the target is gonna be around $12, around here, around this area. Okay, this is gonna enter in range. Be careful here because in when the chart Link, volume is garbage. Beautiful better variance, as you can see here. So I think it's not very good to start thinking like, oh, so Link is gonna keep pumping. Maybe let me see. Yes, of course. I think it's not the best place to buy. Actually, it's not good. But in the long term, if you see a pullback, yes, actually, it's gonna be a very nice opportunity. Okay, so let's continue with Cardano. Cardano, let me see here. Cardano, as I said before, Cardano, as long as it's below 0.50 cents, I am not bullish with this thing. As you can see here, it's testing major resistance. All of this is resistance. Even breaking this level, as long as it's below actually 0.55 cents, is actually resistance. Okay, this is resistance, and I am a financial advisor, right? But for me, right, if I bought at 0.25 cents, I will start looking for maybe taking some profits around this area because this is resistance, right? I know people, they are, around to $5, $10. It's up to you, right? In my case, I am a trader, so that's why I take profits, right? Because I want to make money, right? I don't have, people that like hoping, right? I will be a millionaire tomorrow. Yeah, 1 million, right? Something like that. I remember in 2021, one guy said to me, I will sell Solana at $10. Yeah, good luck with that. So, fair enough. Volume is very healthy. So, even if we see a pullback for Solana, I think we will not see a new lows. Actually, Solana is gonna, if we see a pullback, right? Solana is gonna be in range for maybe this is a range. This is the top right now, and here is the bottom. Based on the volume in OBB, is healthy. So if we see a rejection here, it's gonna be a buy opportunity for long term. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna talk about Ethereum. Ethereum broke finally $2,000 last time. My target was 2,500, 400, 500 last time. Let's see what it's doing right now. Let me see. Ethereum. Okay. So let's talk about the 1-day chart. Okay, 1-day chart. Let me see here. Oh, almost there. Very close. Okay, but as you can see, new high here. Careful here because in the process is forming better divergence in 1-day chart. Okay, and in this case we have actually better divergence, as you can see in OBB here. 1, 2, 3 strikes. So if you see a bounce to 2,400, 500, actually it's going to be a bull trap here. So something like this, right? You see potentially something like this. Yes, to the moon, right? 1 million, and after that pullback because we have 3 strikes of better divergence and we have better divergence in OBB. Careful with setup here. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna continue with let's talk about some altcoins because now people, they are very excited about altcoins. The alt season is here. No, it's not. I know you don't like the idea, but it's not. Not yet. Not yet. Some altcoins, they are very bullish. They are very good, like Solana and Link. But most of the altcoins, they are where in the lows, as you can see here. Yeah, you see, Litecoin is not moving. Yeah, Ethereum Classic is not moving, as you can see here. It's doing nothing. It's testing resistance right now. Near, oh my God, bullish. No, it's testing resistance as well. Near is testing resistance. Yes. AVAX, testing resistance as well. A little bit of, actually, this one is good. Actually, the volume is quite good. Actually, it's quite good, but it's testing resistance. Should I buy there? No, thank you. I will buy, but in the pullback, not now. DOT, what is doing? Nothing, not yet. As you can see, there is no alt season. Like many newbies, actually, they are saying, oh, alt season. No, it's not. Yeah, no, just you're in FOMO, that's it. Okay, or maybe you're watching your shitcoins. That's the problem. Okay, Algo, for example, this is garbage, as you can see here. Ape, garbage as well. Aptos, garbage as well. Yeah, as you can see, there is no like alt season. No, not yet. In some point next year. As you can see here, resistance, no thank you. Band, you see, resistance, bad, resistance. BNB, even BNB is resistant and got rejected. Also, yeah, very, very, very beautiful alt season. Huh? Wow, wonderful. Look at this shit. No. Cake, no. All the altcoins are testing resistance right now. Be careful here, okay? Because they are testing weekly resistance. So look at this. Where is your alt season? Just because Solana and Link, they are pumping. Oh yeah, alt season. Dodge, even this shitcoin. What is this? Fair enough. You see, it's above the MA55. Testing resistance right now. Yes, it could be a buy. Well, it's up to you. I don't buy shitcoins, but it's up to you, right? So let's talk about, for example, NG here. Testing resistance almost. iOS doing nothing. You see? Yeah, beautiful alt season. Wow, amazing, right? Wonderful. So as you can see here, I think you got the point, right? Many altcoins, or they are testing macro resistance, MA55. So if you know my system, MA55, that area, actually this area for what? For selling, not for buying, right? So I hope you can understand this. Now let's talk about something beautiful is happening right now in the markets. Gold. Let's talk about gold. Gold is actually above 2,000. Just pay attention to this. Gold is actually trading above $2,000. If you see weekly closing about 2070, so 2090, actually I am looking for new highs. Okay, new highs, and the sky is the limit. Okay, so that's why it's gonna be interesting here. H bar, you see, doing nothing, same as many altcoins. You see, testing resistance to the moon. No, thank you. Hot. Okay, so I think it's enough. You see, many of them they are testing resistance. So well, let me see. XRP. For some reason, people they are bullish. No, this is garbage as usual. Okay. Okay. So let's continue. Let's continue with some currencies because some people. Okay. USD. Okay. USD. Japanese yen. Okay, let's see what is doing this currency. Japanese yen is really shit. It's garbage. Seriously, it's garbage, this thing. Okay, good. Okay, Okay, we have a better variance, pullback, perfect, target, amazing, I'm happy, finally, I'm happy. Okay, target is gonna be 140, and potentially we have a better variance, let me see. Oh, wonderful, we have actually, well, let me rephrase what I said. This is a better variance here from this point and also this point all the way here. So the target in the long term is 135. Yeah, because actually this setup is very strong. I am looking for in the long term, right? In the long term, this area to be tested 135. That is the area I am looking for in the long term. Of course, the first target is gonna be 141, and from there a bounce. Of course, there is a bounce there, but in general, this should be a sell opportunity, something like this, right? Something like this, and after that, continuation. Because we have a better variance, as you can see here. Also, from this point and this point, we have a better variance, ADX negative here. Actually, finally, looks like the Japanese yen is gonna bounce. Yeah, of course, finally. So the target, yes, 135, 38 is the target. Bad news for me, for me, because I'm living in Japan, this is gonna be just a pullback because this is a very, very healthy, beautiful uptrend. So the next, if you see, the yen, potentially we can see a bounce at 137, and from there maybe continuation, potentially yes. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue on the euro. Let's see. Okay. Okay, Euro USD. Okay, good. Here. In the weekly chart, monthly, be careful. Huh? Weekly chart, this thing is gonna keep crashing. But as I said before, it's sideways here, but now you have to see the close, right? Weekly close is gonna test the zero line here, and this thing is not moving. So in the next sell signal here, there is a very good chance potentially this thing is gonna break. It could break the range to the downside. Okay. So okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna talk with the last chart of this live stream because actually I think I almost finished. So let's talk about the Dixie because dollar actually is gonna. I mean, I'm expecting something very interesting next year with dollar. Let me show you here. Okay, maybe next month. Not now, but as long as this thing is holding this area, careful here with your bitcoins and your altcoins because when you see a buy signal here, it's gonna be a mess in the markets. That's why I am defensive. Yeah, let me show you here. We have a bounce here. You know the rules, right? We have a bounce here. Target ME55, no thank you. And we have to wait. Potentially, this thing is gonna test again around this area between 104 and 102 dollars. So, but one thing I want to show you here is the monthly. The monthly is bullish. Okay. The monthly is bullish. That's why I'm expecting if we see 50k, for me, within 40k, actually, the first target was 40k. Now, okay, we are there, actually above there. The second target is 50k because I know monthly is gonna print. I mean, the dollar is gonna print out a monthly buy signal. There is a very good chance Bitcoin finally we will see like at least 3-4 months of correction for Bitcoin next year. Okay, guys, I think let's talk about a little bit more about Bitcoin. Let me show you here in short term because I think in the short term is when we can see the action here. Said before here, 1 hour chart by signal is forming. Yes, as long as it's holding the MA55, looking for a maybe 44,000. Yes, in the short term, any close about 44,000. You will see a continuation looking for maybe actually 50k should be the target. For our chart, let me show you here. As long as Bitcoin is holding this area, the MA21, the trend is your friend, and it's strong. Bitcoin is trending very strong. Why? Because if you see one day chart, even with the bearish variance here, the volume is healthy. The bearish variance we were watching for a long time in OBB, we have invalidation. It's very good news. Actually, very good news. This is telling me if we see a pullback, for example, this one, well, Bitcoin will keep pumping. It's strong. Okay. If you see a drop here, it should be a buy opportunity. Okay, guys. Well, guys, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Okay. See you tomorrow. And well,